上り普通が到着いたします。危険ですから黄色い線の内側に下がってお待ちください。まもなく上り普通が到着いたします。危険ですから黄色い線の内側に下がってお待ちください。
Aloha, I hope everyone's doing well. Welcome to part 2. By the way, raise your hands if you heard of MONJA.
I don't think so.
I don't see any hands because we can't see you on the screen. So MONJA has to be your must-eat list when you visit Japan.
So MONJA is basically a runny pan-fried batter with various ingredients. So it's very similar to okonomiyaki, but it's more runny and a lot lighter. If you remember okonomiyaki, it's a little bit thick, but for MONJA, it's very thin and you eat it while it's a little bit liquidy.
So in this video, we wanted to share with you and you and you and you and you and you and you MONJA.
Whoa.
MONJA comes in a bowl with cabbages and other ingredients. So just like okonomiyaki, you pick what you want to put on top. So here I put mentaiko. Mentaiko, I would say like fish egg, like cod roe fish eggs. It's really salty and spicy. It's usually red and pink. And I have mochi. You guys know mochi, right? It's Japanese rice cake and it's shaped like a cube. I have cheese. These three combinations are the most popular MONJA in Tokyo. Mentaiko, mochi, and cheese. So what do you have here, Yuko?
So I chose kimchi and tomato.
Well, on the very bottom, like around here, there's the soup or dashi. It's basically water, flour, and then we add salt and pepper and sauce. This one, that's the sauce. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cook it on the teppan again. Teppan is the iron hot griddle. Enough with the talking, let's just start making it. First, I'm gonna scoop out all the ingredients inside the hot griddle.
Whoa.
Like that.
So you don't mix it.
Don't forget to keep the soup inside the bowl. That's the important part. Don't put everything or it's gonna be a hot mess, okay?
Okay.
You put the mochi. I'm gonna stir fry it. After I fried it, I'm going to make a donut. Look, I'm going to make a big bowl in the middle.
Really big. Okay.
This is when you add the soup inside.
Interesting.
Put the soup inside the donut. Not everything at once, like slowly. I know, people make it differently. They like chop it usually, but we're in Asakusa, so we're doing it the Asakusa style. So when the soup starts to bubble, that's when you start mixing it. So this is the fun part.
Cinematic experience.
After you mix the MONJA, you spread it. So that's MONJA, but we're actually not done yet.
Not done?
I'm gonna sprinkle the cheese. After I finished sprinkling the cheese, remember aonori, Mr. Aonori? The dried seaweed. I'm gonna sprinkle it. I think it's great if you also sprinkle katsuobushi again, the bonito flakes. Because they're all seafood, right? I think it comes together. And that's it. Kiagari. So this is the little Japanese spatula. It's called hira. Hera. You don't use your chopsticks. You use this to eat monja.
It doesn't look very appetizing, but I
Yeah.
can assure you, if you taste it, it's really good.
Don't say like it looks like vomit, okay?
It's best if you just try and see if you like it or not. Itadakimasu. The whole part. So the cheese is a little bit sweet, and it makes the salty mentaiko a little bit mild.
Dang.
It was very good. So a lot of questions are asked, and one of them is one monja enough? And the answer is probably, but it's better to eat 2 or 3 and share it with other people. And if you're still hungry, you can fill up with okonomiyaki.
You can eat monja by yourself, but I think it tastes better when you're with eating it as a group. Like you gather with your friends, you gather with your family member, all in this seat under this hot plate griddle, teppan, and we share it. We scrape our own portions. Most of the monja restaurants have shop staff to help you cook. Especially if it's your first time, you don't really know how to cook this thing. It's really difficult. So if you ask the shop staff to cook it, they would be so happy, I think, to cook it for you. So don't worry about it. But once you learn how to cook monja, once you get used to it, it's much more fun to cook it by yourself or teach someone to cook it. So
now we're going to make dessert. We're going to make something called anko maki. Anko is this red bean paste. And then on the left we have apricot. We're going to use this batter. Spread it out. Ooh. So it's like a crepe, but we're going to make an oval shape. By the way, maki means roll. So we're going to roll the anko, the red bean paste, and the apricot inside this crepe. This apricot, that looks very good. This apricot is actually soaked with syrup, so it's very sweet. Now we're going to start rolling. We're going to wrap it like an envelope, not like a typical crepe.
we don't want to waste this, so I'm going to use this as a glue.
Nice, very nice.
That.
Done.
3, 2, 1,
Flip. Oh, 3, 2, 1, flip. Nice. Now we're just going to cut it in pieces so we can share. Wow. It's very sweet, and I like it how the wrapping part is a little bit like mochi. So it has this like chewy texture, and it's very soft and sweet. 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10? No, it's 20 out of 10. Thank you for watching this video about monja and ankomaki right there. We're gonna finish eating it. I hope you were able to take something out of this video.
Stay safe, stay healthy, and mahalo.
Stay strong. Take care. Mahalo. Bye.
Does it look like a heart?
Yeah, it looks like a heart.
こんな感じでいい?
Hey, it's shaped like a heart. We're sending love to you guys in Volcano and also our ohanas in Japan. Yay.